Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Coleman Lantern 244BH. This is an awesome family floor plan. You have the big U-shaped dinette slide out with some extra storage in there, plus the double over double rear bunks here, so that way the whole family has a place to sleep and a place to hang out. Let's actually start over here on the kitchen though. So a couple things. One, you'll see that they have upgraded to this beautiful seamless countertop. So it is a form of solid surface. It's a thermal foil countertop. Looks great. It's very resilient. It also allows you to have an undermount sink in here. So with that, you'll see the larger bowl on the left, smaller one here on the right. Great for washing and rinsing dishes. And you have the high-rise faucet, so that way you get a little bit extra height there for washing those dishes as well. You'll see right back here the Backsplash is a gray subway tile. It's a nice look there. You have not one but two electrical outlets there as well in case you need to plug anything else in. Plus you have the window to let in natural light and give you a view out to your campsite. Right over to the side here is your 3-burner cooktop. It is recessed with the glass cover, so you can utilize this as prep space. When we fold it up and back, this kind of gives you a double backsplash. Opens up those 3 burners there as well. You'll see your the 3 burner knobs right here up front, sparkler over to the left. You have your oven right here to the side. You can turn the lights off if you wish, but it does give it kind of a nice effect. Right underneath there is the oven. You can kind of take a look to see the size. If you need to do some light baking, that will allow you to do that. And then here underneath the sink, you have plenty of space for a trash can, which is always a welcome sight. Right around the corner, if you come around to the front here, you'll see additional storage right here. So I like this, especially the bottom space, because that way if you want a spot to kick your shoes off, you can come in, kick them off right under there, and it's not crowding up your entryway. Your control panel right here on the side of the cabinets, you also have excellent storage there. You'll see the microwave here, stainless steel and black, your hood right underneath with both a light and a fan. Over to the side is the Norcold fridge freezer combo made right here in the US. It does have the large bin in the bottom with the glass cover there. And this one also runs off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. A little bit of additional storage right up top there too, never hurts. Right here in the back corner are the double over double bunks. Teddy Bear bunk series here, so they are nice and soft. You have LED lights on both. You have USB ports to plug in electronics, and windows for natural lighting. You'll also see you have a curtain here for privacy. And just to give you an idea of size, I will sneak on in here. So I am 6 foot. As you can see, I can lay in here from essentially foot to head, no problem. You will contend with the curtain a little bit, but if you put your pillow up there, not too big of an issue. But just kind of goes to show you that if you want adults to be able to sleep in the bunks, it can handle it. Right back here in the corner is the bathroom. Foot flush lever toilet. As far as spacing, so I have plenty of room here for my shoulders. My toes do touch. It's not too much of an issue for me. I have a little space here for my knees as well, but if you are a taller person and you have really long legs, it may get a little tight on your knees there. You'll see that the sink does have good countertop space, which is great. So if you need a spot to put down like a curling iron, hair dryer, something like that, you have space to do it. Electrical outlet over there to the side. Underneath the sink, some additional storage. You have a spot for all your extra toilet paper and things like that. You also have a mirrored medicine cabinet right up top there, robe hook over to the side. Tub shower, which is great. So if you want to give the kids a bath, you have the ability to do that. Plus, because you have the higher threshold wall here, the curtain has a higher chance of staying in there and not, putting water all over your bathroom floor. As far as height, again, as I said, I'm 6 foot. You see I have a little bit of space here. If you're much taller than that, maybe 6'1", 6'2", you probably have to bend down a little bit to shower, but otherwise, if you're any shorter, you should be fine. You'll also see the hand wand right there just to make showering up a little bit easier. So we make our way out of the bathroom. You'll see right here on the wall is your thermostat. This does control both your ducted AC as well as the ducted heat. The heat vents are on the floor, so that way you have great even heating throughout the entire RV. You also have an electrical outlet right down low, which is perfect. Whether you're sitting here at the dinette, you can plug in right there, or if you have a vacuum, it's a great spot to plug a vacuum in. Right over here, excellent pantry storage. You can certainly appreciate that, or if you want, you can use it for, kids' clothes. You'll see drawers running all the way down here as well, so you kind of have storage built into this slide out. And as I mentioned, it is a slide out U-dinette, which I really like. The thing about a U-dinette, a lot of people have the misconception that you can fit more people around it, and that's generally not the case. You usually can still only fit about 4 people at a U-dinette, but the thing that I like about it is it gives you a lot more elbow room. You have all this space because the next person's over here, and it just kind of lets you spread out a little bit more, makes eating a little bit more comfortable. The other big advantage to it is the fact it does make into a much larger bed. So, when you remove these legs and drop the table down, you can easily and comfortably sleep 2 adults here. Whereas a lot of times with your standard dinette, it's tough to sleep 1 adult. It's generally just for children. So that's kind of the big bonus here. You'll also see it does have a light underneath, that LED light there, just a nice little accent light. And if you take a look right here, not that you can totally tell because you're not going to stand up all the way, but you do have 6-foot slide heights right here. So that way, if you are getting up out of the table, or if you pull the table out, someone's getting out of bed, whatever it may be, you don't have to worry about people hitting their head on the top of the slide. Right here is your entertainment center. So you'll see that they did put a backer right here in the wall, so you know where to mount the TV. You can just do a flat mount. I personally would probably do an arm on there so you can angle it a little more toward the dinette. Because that way you can kind of sit on either side, put your legs out, be able to watch TV here. And also connected to that is your multimedia center. This is a DVD player, so you can plug it into the back of the TV, watch some movies. Great for the kids. Also, it is a radio and a CD player. It is Bluetooth capable, controls the speakers in here as well as outside. A little bit of storage right here underneath on the bottom. This right here is your fuse panel as well as your breaker box there. And then over to the side is your propane leak detector. So we make our way right up into the bedroom. A couple things here. So one is you'll see the queen bed right in the center. This does have plenty of storage underneath. If you take a look there, so if you have some larger items, it's a great spot to put them. Both sides also have nightstands with drawers and electrical outlets. So if you need to plug anything in, like a CPAP machine at night, or just charge a cell phone, you can do it. The one side here also has dual USB ports. And right up above is mirrored wardrobe with a hanging rod. Connecting the two, you have a shelf. And if you want a TV in the bedroom, you can use that same backer they put in the wall, just mount it on the other side here. The connections for that are right on the ceiling. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Coleman Lantern 244BH. Right up front is a power tongue jack. This makes it nice and easy to connect and disconnect to your tow vehicle because you have the rocker switch here. You just flip that, that will raise and lower the tongue. You'll also see you have a light for added visibility at night. Directly behind that, you have two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover, and behind that, you have rails there for your battery. Coming up the front is the diamond etch plating to help protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. You will also see that this one has a 3-year structural warranty on there, which is great because it's currently the best in the industry. Right over to this side is solar prep. If you want solar for this RV, it is pre-wired. All you have to do is buy the portable panels, plug it in right there, and it will trickle charge your battery. The pass-through is magnetic, so you can lift it up, stays up there just like so. Folks, this is a great feature to have with kids. The reason being is when you have the plastic clips, a lot of times kids will forget about them. They come, they go to shut the door, and it rips the clip, breaks it, rips it out of the sidewall, whatever it may be. Having the magnet is much more forgiving. When we take a look inside that pass-through, you will see how large and open it is. Now, it's the same size door on the other side, and if you look at this door opening, it is a huge opening. This allows you to put in some larger items like a grill, or if you have some executive chairs, you can easily slide them in there. Big power awning on here too. Touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. That does have an LED light strip on there, so that way you have light at night. You'll see your entrance right here with 3 foldable steps. Also the grab handle there so that we have a little more control when entering or exiting the RV. And if you take a look kind of back up top there, you'll also see 2 outside speakers. Now those are connected to that multimedia center inside, but as I mentioned, that is Bluetooth capable. So that way if you want to sit out here in your chairs and somewhat control that from your phone or other smart device, you can. Electrical outlet right over here. If you need to plug things in, that's the place to do it. Right underneath that is your fresh water inlet. So if you're going somewhere you don't have city water, you'll want to make sure you fill your fresh tank. This will be the place to do it. And folks, the great thing about the Coleman Lantern series is it has very large holding tanks. You have a 60-gallon fresh water tank on here, 42-gallon gray tank, 42-gallon black tank. That is much larger than a lot of other manufacturers in a similar size. Right here in the back is the outside kitchen. You'll see your refrigerator right here. That we have a spot for all of your condiments and beverages. You also see storage up top, perfect for paper plates, solo cups, things like that. Electrical outlet up there if you need to plug anything in. And one of my favorites is this right here. You have a pull-out prep area. You know, a lot of times these outside kitchens don't have a spot to prep anything, but you certainly have it right here. And again, if you want to put an electric griddle right here and plug it in, you have the ability to do that. Next to that is your faucet here with a wash basin. So it's not plumbed, but you can just take it, dump everything out, nice and easy to use. And if you do want to do some cooking, it does have the arm right here for the grill, so you can just swing that right around. There's a propane quick connect underneath, you can see right over there. So that way you can just plug your grill right in there, feed off your 2 20-pound bottles up front, rather than having to bring the small green ones. If we take a look up top, you will see the backup camera prep. So if you want a backup camera, having the prep makes it easier to install because it's already pre-wired. That means it'll save you money on labor. You'll also see the square tubular bumper here with end caps. This gives you a convenient spot in which you can store your sewer hose. And right over here is the outside shower with both hot and cold water access. Moving up a little bit further, cable inlet right here, city water inlet here. Above that is a black tank flush. This is a great feature. Rather than having to stick a hose down your toilet to wash out your black tank, you take a hose, hook it up right here. The black tank has sprayers built in. It'll wash it out for you. 30-amp power cord is right here. Just pull it out, plug it in for shore power. And if we drop down right underneath, you will see your termination right here with both your black and gray tank valves. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2019 Coleman Lantern 244BH. If you're interested in this family travel trailer and you would like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.